Alrighty, next game up here is the Panthers at the Cardinals. And man, oh man, Colt McCoy's second game did not go as good as his first game. And this Panthers team with Cam Newton, man, oh man, they weren't starting him for the entire game, but they got him the ball a couple of times, and he scored 2 big old touchdowns. Big old Cam Newton flex out here, and we'll talk about that as well. Unfortunate game for this Cardinals team. They fumble right on the first drive. It goes for 7. Then they have a turnover on downs from their own 42-yard line, 4th and 1. Colt McCoy can't get the QB sneak up the middle of the field and gives the Panthers another 7 points right there. And then they throw an interception and then another 3 points right there. And now another field goal, and they're up 23-0 at halftime, and that's going to be definitely tough to come back from. So Colt McCoy did not have the same performance that we saw last week. He went 11 of 20 for only 107 yards. And if we remember what we saw last week from the Cardinals, which really shouldn't be that much of a surprise by us this week, and why we actually stayed away from the Cardinals, is because that Cardinals defense really set Colt McCoy up real early in the game to kind of score touchdowns off of great defensive plays of setting up a short field position. And the Cardinals were able to take advantage of that. They didn't get that luxury here. They were actually behind the sticks in most of the time, and that's not going to work for Colt McCoy. So Colt McCoy goes 11 of 20 here, nothing great, 55% completion percentage, 107 yards, no touchdown, and interception. The interception came, like we said here, in the first quarter that went down for 3 points with the Panthers. So not good here by Colt McCoy. He's not better than Kyler Murray, and I don't think anybody thought that, but now we have true confirmation. Running game out here, James Conner by his lonesome with no Chase Edmonds as running back by committee. So James Conner, 10 rushes for 39 yards and a touchdown, and Eno Benjamin, 6 rushes for 22 yards. And who was Colt McCoy throwing the ball to? Well, we had Christian Kirk, 7 receptions for 58 yards, so I'll take that, especially with no DeAndre Hopkins. Christian Kirk is, definitely maybe wide receiver 1, 2, or 3. I mean, they've got really great wide receivers, so Christian Kirk, getting to your actual weapons, we'll give that for Colt McCoy, but overall, 10 points, yikes. Zach Ertz, 4 catches, 46 yards. James Conner, 3 catches, 25 yards. Rondale Moore, 2 catches, 10 yards. AJ Green, 1 catch, 4 yards. So nothing great here. Colt McCoy also fumbled as well. Fumbled, interception, 2 out of the first 3 drives of the game. That's nothing good for success. All right, now let's talk about the Panthers because they got it done. 34 points, 34-10, fantastic from the start. P.J. Walker was the starting quarterback. Yes, Cam Newton played, but they were still having P.J. Walker be the main quarterback. And even when they got up big, even up 23-0 going into halftime, even up 31-3 at this point, they still don't use Cam Newton. And I think that was real smart. I think that would be an option on the table. Hey, we're up here. We're going to win this game. Let's get Cam Newton in the game so we can just kind of play around with the playbook and all that. I think that would be an option to do, but I'm glad that Matt Rule did not put Cam Newton out as the kind of main quarterback even when the game was over. I thought that was really great by Matt Rule. There's not a lot to celebrate with Matt Rule this year, but that decision not to play Cam Newton when the game was kind of out of hand, I thought that was a really great decision. So, P.J. Walker went 22 of 29, took care of business here. 22 of 29, we get 75% completion percentage, 167 yards, no touchdown, an interception. Let's see where this interception came. It came in the second quarter here, and the Cardinals went 4 and out. Womp, womp, not taking advantage of turnovers, recipe for disaster. He also fumbled twice and lost 1 here, folks, so not great here. And he fumbled here in the third quarter, and once again, the Cardinals go 4 and out, not able to do anything off of turnovers. Womp, womp. Cam Newton got into the game here, 3 passes. He went 3 of 4, so 75% completion percentage, 8 yards, a touchdown, fantastic. He ran the ball 3 times for 14 yards and a touchdown, absolutely fantastic, getting it done in the red zone. Christian McCaffrey, 13 carries for 95 yards. Chuba Hubbard, 9 carries for 27 yards and a touchdown. Amir Abdullah, 9 carries for 24 yards. So let's see if this is the offense that they're starting to run here. Multiple running backs. Obviously, you have your A1 tier 1 and Christian McCaffrey, but with a Cam Newton-led offense, it's going to turn into a lot of running here. So getting Amir Abdullah kind of acclimated, getting Chuba Hubbard acclimated, but he's already been acclimated all season long here. I think this is a really great kind of insight on what's to come with this Panthers offense. A lot of running the ball. And then the leading receivers here, Christian McCaffrey, 10 receptions for 66 yards. PJ Walker just going to who's already established here. Why not? I've got no problem with backup quarterbacks coming in and dinking and dunking and utilizing their running backs and tight ends. I've got no problem with that. Then we have Robbie Anderson, 4 catches, 37 yards, and a touchdown. I believe it was Cam Newton that gave Robbie Anderson that touchdown pass. So Robbie Anderson finally happy now. We saw him last week kind of a little bit of bitching out to Sam Darnold for good reasons. Amir Abdullah, 4 receptions, 27 yards. DJ Moore, 4 receptions, 24 yards. Brandon Zylstra, 2 receptions for 18 yards. So overall, the Panthers got it done offensively, defensively, looked really good. And then after the game, Cam Newton with the ultimate flex right here. He was asked by a reporter how much of the playbook he knew, and Cam replied saying, quote, 2 touchdowns worth. Ooh, what a flex. Oh, how much of the playbook I know? Well, I know I can score twice out on this bitch. Just getting signed here like 4 or 5 days ago. So what's good? What's good? Slander me, try to psych, reverse card, uno. 2 touchdowns worth of the playbook is how much I know. How much do you know? How many touchdowns you score this game? 0? Well, I came in and scored 2. What is good? Loved it. And then this, even better than that ultimate flex here at the podium. Cam Newton coming and being a leader. Look at everybody huddled around him. Everybody buying into him, listening. Everybody puts their hands in. Everybody puts their hand in right there. Cam Newton kind of breaking the guys down on the sideline, and everybody puts their hand in. That shows a sign of respect. They already respect him. Nobody respected Sam Darnold like this. Sam Darnold never got on his knees right here to kind of bring everybody together and be a great leader for this Panthers team. We've never seen Sam Darnold do this, and Cam Newton did this game 1 out here. So big applaud here to Cam Newton, the leader. We always love leadership here on the show. Dak Prescott during Hard Knocks, all that. We've seen Patrick Mahomes be a leader on the sideline when everything wasn't going good earlier this season, and now we're getting Cam Newton, first game of the season here on a new team, couple days ago signed here, getting touchdowns, being a leader, energy, everything is fantastic here by Cam Newton. And if Cam Newton could play anywhere, it really only should be the Panthers. And I'm gonna give him a little bit of more buyability. I know we sold all of our buyability on Cam Newton this offseason, but he fits. He's Carolina. He is Carolina, folks. They all embrace him. They all love him, and he's back. And we'll see if this Panthers team can kind of turn it around. It's not too late, folks. I mean, there's everybody's good in the NFL. It's crazy. We don't really have that many trash teams in this league, and this Panthers team still has an opportunity to turn it around, especially with how good their defense is. The offense just has to be game managers, and there's a lot of good talent on this Panthers offense. So big shout out to Cam Newton, and now he's got us bought back in. Cam Newton has us bought back in. How crazy is that? So Panthers get the big old win over the Cardinals.